can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Ethereum Classic. Over the last 1 week, it's up 3.3%. Over the last 1 month, Ethereum Classic has lost 8.1% of its value. And on the yearly time frame, Ethereum Classic is down 30.9%. How high can we go in the coming days and coming weeks? Ethereum Classic currently trades around $18. Can we rally to new all-time highs? Where are those levels where we get rejected if we start that Altseason pump? We look at Ethereum Classic's performance against the US dollar. We also look at Ethereum Classic's performance against Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic's performance against Ethereum, and finally, we look at Ethereum Classic's market cap, which sits around the $2.8 billion level. Where's Ethereum Classic heading to in the coming days and coming weeks? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Ethereum Classic currently trades around $18.37 with 24-hour trading volume of more than $100 million. Ethereum Classic's fully directed market cap sits at $3.87 billion. The all-time high for Ethereum Classic happened on the 6th of May 2021, traded for as high as $176. Right now is down 89% from that all-time high. You might be wondering, why is Ethereum Classic an important altcoin in the cryptocurrency market? As a matter of fact, Ethereum Classic is the original Ethereum blockchain that launched in July of 2015. It's made in function as a smart contract network with the ability to host and support decentralized application. Its native token is Ethereum Classic. Since its launch, Ethereum Classic has sought to differentiate himself from Ethereum with two network technical roadmaps diverging further and further from each other over time. And if you want to get some Ethereum Classics for yourself, you can get it on Binance, on Bybit, on Coinbase Exchange, on Upbit, on OKX, and anywhere you get your popular altcoins. But with the altcoin market pumping over the last 1 week, with the altcoin market showing renewed optimism over the last 1 month, with Ethereum pumping, how high could Ethereum Classic go? Are we ready for new all-time highs? We have been consolidating for the last 2 years. Are we going to finally get that one big pump to send us to the moon? If you take a look at what Ethereum Classic has done over the last 3 years, we have not gone below the $12 level, but guys, at the same time, we have not gone above the $43 region. The last time we saw Ethereum Classic surging and raging was in July 2022. We saw the rally that went into the merge when Ethereum was merging. We saw talks of Ethereum Classic taking over the mining operation, yada, yada, yada. Ethereum Classic went to $45 then. That was the highest we've seen it trade over the last 2 years. But it's not always been so. If you take a look at what Ethereum Classic has done over the years, we pump when the market is pumping, and we dump when the market is dumping. 2016 was the prime example. We had an epic Altseason pump in the altcoin market that sent everything going parabolic. This time was not different. Ethereum Classic enjoyed in the pump. We saw Ethereum Classic rallying up by more than 5,900%. $1,000 invested in Ethereum Classic would have given you about $60,000. That's how volatile the altcoin market can be. That's how crazy things can turn out in the altcoin market. If you buy low and you sell high, and you're the one job guys in the market is to buy when there's extreme fear and to sell when there's extreme greed. But if you don't do that, you might eventually head down to Goblin Town, because that's what happened in the bear market for Ethereum Classic. We saw it losing around 92% of its value, but still, market participants were still buying Ethereum Classic. You might be wondering why. That's why we like the altcoin market, guys. Volatility works in both ways. We could easily pump to the moon, we could easily dump to Goblin Town, but we are buying those altcoins when they're down in Goblin Town so that we can easily make some profits when the pump to the moon. If you're one of those smart investors, if you're one of those market participants that thought that way, and you bought Ethereum Classic when it was around the $3 level, the $4 level, the $5 level, you got a huge reward at the end of the 2021 bull market when we saw Ethereum Classic give us another 4,000% pump in total in just around 518 days, which meant $1,000 invested in Ethereum Classic would have returned another $40,000. So I'm hoping you get the gist right now. You want to buy low, you want to sell high to make those huge returns. And then we saw another bear market dump for Ethereum Classic this time around. It lost another 91% of its value. As usual, market participants were expecting it to rally off by thousands of percentage points, but we have been stuck in this range since June of 2022. Now in 2025, we can easily break out of that range. For us to break out of that range, we require a little hard work. For us to break out of that range, it will require Ethereum Classic to go from as low as $18 where we are currently trading. We'll first need to rally up by 139%. that will take us above $44, but I still believe, guys, we'll face a lot of resistance around the $75 level. That will be a 300% pump. A 300% pump is actually a nice pump, but guys, at that 300% pump, I'm sure a lot of market participants won't still sell. They'll still be expecting higher prices. But remember, when we say Ethereum Classic gets into that $75 level, that will mean that's the highest price we have seen in Ethereum Classic since 2021. If you look at Ethereum Classic's performance against the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, we saw Ethereum Classic almost dropping to new lows, back to levels where it was trading in December of 2020. And in December of 2020, when you go to those levels, we saw a huge rally. We saw that 2021 bull market that happened in the first half of 2021. We saw Ethereum Classic outperforming Bitcoin by over 1,600%. I don't expect it to pump that high this time around, but I expect to see a huge pump at the end of the bull market cycle against Bitcoin. Historically, all coins outperform Bitcoin in the final phases of the market cycle. All coins are the last signal that market participants, as the last team market participants run into just before the bubble crash. You see everybody going risks on. So I expect Ethereum Classic to enjoy from those gains. I'll expect maybe a 200 to a 300% pump for Ethereum Classic against Bitcoin. Same story for Ethereum Classic's performance against Ethereum. Back to regions not seen since December of 2020. And when that rally comes, it's going to be fast. When that rally comes, you're going to hear a lot of talks about why we are going to go higher, why this time is different, why the bubble will never burst. Guys, don't believe the lies. This time is not different. The bubble always bursts. If you look back in price history at any chart, you see that there have been huge pumps in the past, but at the same time, those pumps eventually lead to huge dumps in the future. So you want to be very careful. The higher we go, the more you sell some sweet profit. The higher we go, the more you want to know your exit plan. If you look at sentiment in the cryptocurrency market, sentiment is improving right now. There's greed in the cryptocurrency market. Yesterday there was greed. Last week there was greed. Last month there was greed. Bitcoin is trading above $100,000. Ethereum is trading above $2,700. We have seen sentiment over the last 3 months go from extreme fear on the 9th of April 2025. We have gone towards extreme greed by the middle of June of 2025. And that's normal in the cryptocurrency market. At the end phase of the market cycle is where we see those exponential gains, and that's why we see a lot of extreme greed at the end of a market cycle. In 2017, we saw Ethereum Classic's market cap get to as high as $4.7 billion. That was an all-time high, but that was the end of the bull market at the same time. So when the 2018, 2019, 2020 bear market came, so Ethereum Classic's market cap dropped into a valuation of just $366 million. But guys, buying low has been an art in the cryptocurrency market. If you master the art of buying low and selling high, you'll be filthy rich in no time. We saw Ethereum Classic's market cap pumping to new all-time highs, getting to as high as $17 billion. I still believe we can still rally back to that $17 billion level, but that will require some work. That will require Ethereum Classic breaking the trend we've had over the last 2 years where it was just going sideways. Ethereum Classic rallying to new all-time highs will require more than a 600% pump from where we're currently trading, and that will see the market cap cross the $19 billion level. Maybe we'll get to the $20 billion level. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. How high do you see Ethereum Classic going in the coming days and the coming weeks? Are you buying more Ethereum Classic tokens? Do you believe in altcoin season? Answer your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video and anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.